How to build the lightning bow in Eisendrache updated 2025. You're first going to need the Wrath of the Ancient's bow. If you already have this bow, skip to this timestamp in the video to start the upgrade process. In order to get the Wrath of the Ancient's bow, you'll need to feed 3 dragon heads around the map. Each of these dragons are going to need 8 zombies. Be careful though, as the dragons can only eat 1 zombie at a time, so give the dragon a few seconds in between each zombie kill. The first one is in this courtyard on the right side of the spawn room. You know you'll finish feeding the dragons when it goes back to its initial pose and breaks. The second one is inside the church, and the third one is downstairs in the undercroft. Once you feed all 3 dragons, you can come up these stairs and pick up the Wrath of the Ancient's bow, and you're ready to start your upgrade process. To start the lightning bow upgrade process, you're first going to need to shoot this weather vane right next to the death ray trap. The lightning arrow fragments will pop out of this wall. Go ahead and pick them up. Next, you're going to need to shoot and ignite 3 bonfires outside of the map. The first one is going to be right here, just by where you picked up the bow fragment pieces. The next one is going to be just to the left of it, and you're going to have to aim quite high to shoot this one. The third and final one is going to be down at the rocket pad to the right of the rocket up here in the mountain. Once you get all 3 bonfires ignited, you'll get an indication on your screen. The next step is to come down to the undercroft and wait for anti-gravity to come on. You can turn on anti-gravity by standing on all 4 tiles around the pyramid until they ignite permanently. Once in anti-gravity, you're going to need a wall run across the entire undercroft, hitting all of these symbols. You must hit all of them without touching the ground, or else you have to restart. Once you hit all 5 tiles, you'll get an indication on your screen. Next, you're going to need to charge 3 urns around the map by feeding them 5 zombie souls. The first one is going to be in this room right next to where you shot the 2 bonfires. Feed it 5 souls, then charge your bow and walk up to the urn. It will have a little lightning effect at the tip, and you're going to need to shoot the 3 bonfires with these charged shots. Use this urn in this room to shoot this bonfire. Just shoot at the top of the smoke and you should be able to hit it. The next urn is going to be in this room above the courtyard where you fed this dragon. Feed it 5 souls, charge the shot, and then take this landing pad over to this bonfire. The last urn is going to be right next to the teleporter down to the rocket pad. Feed it 5 souls once again, charge it up, and shoot this bonfire. The last step is to go back up to where you picked up the arrow pieces and hold square or X on this little lightning cloud. Your bow will now float up into the weather vane and get reforged. Pick it up and head down to the undercroft. Put your reforged arrow into this chest with the lightning symbol and get about 20 zombie souls in this area at the bottom of the stairs. Once you've gotten enough zombie souls, you'll hear this sound.
Thanks for the re-up.
Indicating that you've collected enough souls, and you can now put your reforged arrow into this chest, and there you go. You have built a lightning bow into Eisendrache. The lightning bow has 2 different abilities. If you shoot an uncharged shot, it will create a little lightning orb that will kill zombies who walk through it. And if you charge a shot, it will create a lightning storm that will go around and kill the zombies. If you want to know how to build the other bows into Eisendrache, I'll leave those videos in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.